Mamas. Welcome back to another episode of To the Moms. We're your hosts, Kathy and Amaris. How is
Yo,
everyone
yo.
doing?
Yeah, is anyone
How?
else sick?
Yeah, because it's every week is some shit.
It's
Every
some
week we're
shit.
always sick.
Yep.
I think it's a cold. I don't know, but I feel like
Yeah,
shit.
I honestly feel like it is a cold because, like, I was still active. And as I was
Yeah,
active, moving around, like, my sinuses were, like, clearing up.
right.
Um,
It gets manageable.
yes, I'm not like I can't do anything or I
Yeah,
need doctor care. Like, I really feel like it's just a cold.
I know. Yeah, so Grayson was the first one that was sick. I don't know what he caught, but he had a fever
Mm-hmm.
for like a day. It was really weird. And
Yeah.
then now he's just been having a runny nose, and then Blue started feeling, or no, I started feeling bad yesterday or 2 days ago, and now Blue's feeling sick. So
Yeah.
yeah, so hopefully you guys are healthy and doing better than
Yeah.
us.
Hopefully you guys are thriving this winter because
E-
winter has been kicking our booties.
Seriously. And I apologize for my voice.
Yeah, same.
No, but not all of us have a nice raspy voice like Amaris when she's sick. Because I sound like a dying chicken or something.
No, you don't. You don't sound like a dying chicken. Stop playing games.
Anyways, it's Super Bowl weekend.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that's exciting for some of you, but not for me. But Usher is performing, so that is really exciting.
Exciting. Yeah, I can't wait to see him tomorrow. We're
I know.
gonna do the free trial of Paramount Plus so that we can see
Okay.
the Super Bowl tomorrow and then like cancel our membership.
Well, okay. I was gonna say we have a login, so you can probably use ours.
They're not like how Netflix
I
is.
have no idea.
It's okay. I'll just do the free trial.
Okay. Anyways, on today's topic, so we're going to be talking about like motherhood challenges, but I think we're emphasizing on trying to tell you guys like just don't compare yourself to other
Mm-hmm.
moms. I do
Yeah.
think that what is that saying, like comparison is the thief of joy, or something like that.
Something like that.
But it is true.
We're emphasizing that
Yeah.
no matter what type of mother, working mom, stay-at-home
Yes.
mom, working from home mom, it's all difficult. No one is better than the
Yes.
other. No one has it more challenging or more difficult than the
Right.
other.
Right. So you're not better, someone else is not better. You may do things differently, another mom, and that's okay, you know? We're all
Right.
different. We should all learn from each other and
Right.
stop with the bashing, because
Yeah.
this brings us to the hot topic of today, which
Mm-hmm.
is there's this video circling around TikTok.
TikTok.
Did you send it to me first,
I
or did
did.
I send it to
No,
you?
I sent it to you first, and for me, I found it hilarious. So what the video is, it's this
Mm-hmm.
girl saying, I'm just gonna flat out and say it. Working moms have it like harder than like stay at home moms, something along those lines.
I initially thought it was a joke, because you know that there's like
Right.
you know that trend where it's like you're
Yeah.
getting ready, you're a
Right.
mom, and
Yeah.
it's like get ready with me while I explain how being a stay-at-home mom is so easy, or something like that, and then it's like they don't
Right.
say anything, and like that's the joke.
Right. It's like satire, dry humor, but
Yes,
like
so
it
that's what I
was
was
not like
waiting
that.
for, and I was like,
Same,
oh, she's
same.
being
She's being
serious.
serious. Yeah. 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 And I just thought, like, how is it that you have a 6-month-old and you say that it's harder, but yet you have your mother who helps you out? So I was like, right off the bat, you have a village that
Yeah.
most moms don't have.
Yeah, so she's kind of explaining like her day-to-day in the video. I'm just very confused.
Right. I'm like trying to look for the video. I think she might have deleted
Taking
it.
it down. When you sent it to me, I was like, is this a joke? You sent it was like middle of the night. It was like midnight or something like that.
Yeah. And to me, I thought it was so funny because I'm just like, this isn't real. No, I think she took it down.
So like, it just bothers me. Like, why are we comparing ourselves? Motherhood is hard in
Right.
general.
Motherhood is so flipping hard. Like,
It's
no matter what we're doing.
whether you're a working mom, whether you're a stay-at-home mom, whether you're a working from home mom, like it's all hard.
It's
So
all difficult.
stop saying that one way is easier than the other, because no,
Yeah,
it's
I think
not.
she did This video is not available. Yeah. She took it down.
Yeah, she's probably like,
it wouldn't put it past me if people were giving her so much shit, because there were even moms in there
people were
saying like
upset.
they're like, oh, you have so much to learn.
Yeah, it's still on there. No apology video. She recently posted something. Hold on.
So this is what I knew an apology video was going to happen, because here's why. The moment she said corporate girly, I'm like, someone's gonna send that shit to your HR person. They're gonna look, because I was like, I want to know where you work at. The internet, LinkedIn, baby.
You're right.
The amount of things that you can find would not put it past me if someone emailed it, was like, this is the type of worker you have, like, blah, 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 blah. Because I don't understand how you can go from like what everything you said about you being a working mom and then comparing yourself to a stay-at-home mom. I don't understand where that mindset switched within a week.
Right.
You know, were you getting all this hate, and then did someone say like, well, yeah, you were wrong because of X, Y, and Z? It's like,
yeah,
it's like I'm trying to think of an example. It's like, okay, it's like, you know how the whole like wearing a coat in the car, the car seat. Yeah. So it's almost kind of like that. Like, you're not gonna I just lost my train of thought.
It's okay.
I lost my train of thought.
Marinate it for a second.
What was I saying?
We'll circle back.
Yeah, we'll circle back.
She's justifying her behavior by saying that she was having a great week at work.
Yeah.
So because of that, it's okay to get on the internet and like, I don't understand. Yeah.
It's one thing if you came on the internet and said, yo, I am killing it this week in mom life.
Yeah.
Let me tell you how. So I work in corporate. We all know corporate life is like,
that would have been a great video. Yeah.
But like, I did this and I did that. Like, that would have been inspiring. I would have been inspired. Like, you go, girl.
Or just talk about your experience being a working mom, and like, I get help from my husband and my mom, and like, just,
and like, I understand people don't get that. I am very fortunate. If she was a little bit more humble, she wouldn't get all this hate. You know?
But
but
I can't. And she doesn't even have the experience of being a stay-at-home mom. So what is
right? So
how is she? Yeah, like, what are you getting at it if you haven't been in that position?
Yeah, it's only 6 months of life. Most of their lives are just sleeping, eating.
Let me tell you, the first 6 months is easy compared to
right now.
Right now is fucking toddlerhood.
It's hell.
Toddlerhood is something else.
Something else.
Like 15 months and up, I would say. Is really hard.
Yeah, that's a whole like Tasmanian devil meets Tom and Jerry. It's tough. I'm so mad. Why? I had a freaking brain fart.
Honestly, I forgot what you were saying too.
I know.
Mom brain.
Mom brain. Oh.
Well, you were talking about if her HR. You're talking about HR.
Right. I was talking about HR, and my theory is maybe someone
wrote an email to her job or something.
Right. And it circulated, and it was like, hey, who knows what type of company she works for. They're probably like, you need to like fix this. Or maybe a friend was like, yo, you were dead ass wrong for like saying that. Why do you think you got it better? And
because it's like, you can't tell me that you went in making this video not thinking you were going to get those kinds of comments from that's what's baffling to me. Like,
and she also said in her video that she's sick of watching these videos of how stay-at-home moms have it harder and stuff.
Right.
It's like, no, that's not like I don't think you truly changed. I don't think she truly learned from any of the hate that she was getting. I think she did not like she was getting hate and was like, oh, okay, well, now I need to do an apology so people can like forget about that. I like took it down.
Right.
What I would have done, I would have kept that up, closed the comments,
Yeah.
stitch it, and be like, yeah, I was an asshole for that.
Right. Yeah, that
Like,
would have been a better
I
apology, like a
should
better way to address.
not, yeah, I
Yeah.
should have not done that. This was, and then do your whole apology.
Yeah, and stop making excuses like, "Oh, it was a great week," or
I
like, "I
was having a
wasn't," like,
great week.
no, like, shut up.
I'm like,
Shut
no, no,
up.
no,
What else,
ma'am.
what else did she say at the end? Like,
Um, that she would
I
never
don't.
again talk about like stay-at-home moms.
Yeah,
Because everyone's situation is like
it's
different,
different.
which is what when I first saw it, I was laughing. I'm like, there's people who have to be stay-at-home moms because they legit cannot afford daycare, or they don't have a village to depend on childcare, or they have a sick child at home that they have to be stay-at-home moms and they can't get anything done in the house. Like me, I have a son who's on the spectrum. Mondays and Tuesdays we have speech right after school. When
You
we
have to
come
be very
home,
hands-on.
you have to be very hands on. And there's other kids who are on the spectrum whose behaviors are completely different from
Yeah.
things that moms, they need to be a hawk on their kids and watch every step. Hell, I might have to be in that stage. Thing keeps opening and unlocking the front door, opening it wide and saying, I want to go outside.
Yeah.
At
Wow.
what moment do I stop cleaning? Do I
Mhm.
stop making them a nice home cooked meal to make sure that my son is safe?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. You're absolutely right. I used to work with, not work with her, but I was a real estate agent to this client in Westfield, and she had a son on the spectrum. I think he was around maybe 10 years old at the time, and she was a corporate mom, and she was, she was killing it. Her mom would take care of the kids, but it came to a point where she was like, and she was like the breadwinner in her family. She was making more money than her husband, but it got to a point where she's like, honestly, like, I don't even care, like, about the money. Like, I'm gonna quit my job because I have to be there for my son. Like, yeah, I get the help from my mom, but it's just not, it's not enough. Like, I really have to be hands on. And like you said, like, he was getting I don't want to say worse, but he was just doing certain things that uh kind of affected his like safety, I guess you can say.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So she quit her job, and she had to do that. Like, she had to
Right.
become a stay-at-home mom. So
So there's reasons why people be stay-at-home
yeah.
moms. It's not because they're lazy or anything. Because I don't think anyone, if anything, if I hear a mom that's like, I just want to spend more time with a kid, I'm like, well,
Yeah.
can you
Can you?
can you be a stay-at-home mom? They're like, no, I wish I can, and I wish I could, but I can't. Like, I have to be home. Or sometimes I hear, no, I cannot do that 24/7. Like, I need a break, and that's okay.
Absolutely. Yeah, I have
That's
a friend
okay.
who she works in the city, and she tells me all the time. She's like, I cannot be a stay-at-home mom. Like, when she was on maternity leave, she could not wait to go back to work.
And
And
that's
that's
okay.
okay.
That's
Yeah, that's
okay.
fine.
There's I think moms feel, and I know there's moms that feel guilty that they're like, I can't wait for like bonding to end so I can go back to work.
I
And
know
I'm
a
like,
lot of moms
that
feel
is
that.
so good that you feel that way. That
Yeah.
tells me you love your job. You love what you are doing.
Yeah.
I am so
And it brings
happy
you
for you.
joy.
Yeah.
And it's okay to want that balance. There's nothing wrong
Right.
with that. Nothing wrong with
Right.
that.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's
Doesn't make
nothing
you
wrong
less
with
of a
that.
mom at all.
No, it doesn't. It does not. Oh man. But yeah, girl. I mean, good for her for like somewhat taking
Accountability.
accountability. I just
Yeah. I almost wish she had turned on the comments,
I
but
know.
she
But she probably didn't, because she probably got so much, and it would have put it past me. Mom talk. Whew!
yeah.
Let me tell you.
Yeah.
It would not surprise me if some of those girls were like messaging her.
I'm gonna send you I don't know if you follow this girl Paige, but she talks a lot about how moms are always the ones that carry the mental load.
Yeah.
So she's big, her whole, like, I guess, niche, or like whatever on TikTok is that, like, she's always talking about how, like, like for example, like she's like in a great marriage. Like, you could be in a great marriage, whatever, and dad is very hands on, but moms
Mhm.
always have like that mental of like
Yeah.
there's just things that like dads just don't, they're not on top of,
Right,
simple
right,
things like packing the diaper bag or like making the doctor's
right.
appointments. She did a stitch to that video, so I just send it to you so we
Oh,
can
yeah.
watch it right now because I'm curious to see what she has to say.
Yeah. The part when she said that stay-at-home moms are making like a sacrifice, like I am sacrificing my career by putting it
Yeah.
on pause to be home with my son,
Mm-hmm.
and just for a quick recap for the listeners, when
Mm-hmm.
my son turned 1, excuse
Mm-hmm.
me, I quit my job. At 15 months, I had a mom gut feeling he was autistic. That mom gut was right. I was
Mm-hmm.
able to get my son diagnosed at 2.5 years old with autism spectrum disorder. And since then, even since 2 years old,
Yeah.
I've been this firecracker trying to get him the things that he needs.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to continue to not work and be a stay at home mom until I feel like
Mm-hmm.
my son is in a position where I can be a little selfish with my time,
Mm-hmm.
take my time away from him to go back to work.
Right.
So being a
Mm-hmm.
stay-at-home mom, no, it's not a luxury. It's not a luxury for
It's
me.
definitely not a luxury for me
It's not a
either.
luxury
It's
for
not. You
anybody.
think it's easy to live off of one income, especially in this economy? It's
It's
fucking
not.
hard.
It's so
I'm
hard.
making a sacrifice too. Yeah, I love being a
Hmm.
stay-at-home mom, but dude, childcare, especially in the city that we live
Oh
in,
my
you know how
God,
fucking
yeah.
expensive it is?
Oh yeah.
We're already paying tuition for my stepson's school.
Yeah.
Like, which is it's a lot of money. So
Hmm.
imagine paying childcare on top of that. It's not feasible right now. It just doesn't make
Right.
sense. And also I just don't want to send my son to childcare.
Right.
I have a lot of anxiety around his health. As you guys
Right.
know, I lost a son.
Hmm.
So being 24/7 present in Grayson's life is like top priority for me. Like
Right.
I would not be able to leave him every
Right.
on a I can't do it. There's
Right.
no way.
Right.
Maybe
Right.
one day, but right
One
now,
day, but right
yeah.
now, no. And like
Mm-mm.
again, that's okay. That's why I think her apology is like fake, because it's like
Yeah, it is fake.
you did like, as a mom,
Mm-hmm.
it's supposed to humble you.
Yes, yeah. It's very yeah. Motherhood is
You
very humbling.
you showed exactly who you were before you became a home mom. Motherhood has not humbled you yet. You
Exactly.
being on
Yeah.
TikTok and being dragged and
Mm-hmm.
being taught and learning, that's what's humbling you,
Right.
and
Yeah. Yeah.
I just think it's just so comical, because like I don't know if you have people in your life that are just like, why are you staying home mom? Like, so you don't work?
Yeah. Oh
What?
yeah.
Or
Yeah.
what are you doing with a podcast? What does that mean? And it's like,
Like does that bring you money? So like how does that work? Like whatever happened to I just want to have a fucking hobby. Like what the fuck? Or it
right?
Yeah, it's
Right?
annoying.
It's
There's like the other side where it's like, oh, you're so lucky, like you're living the dream. What
dream.
exactly does that mean? Like, you think I'm going to Pilates every week and getting lattes every day? No,
Right? Eating
that's
expensive.
not the life that I'm living,
No,
honey.
yeah, it's
It's
not.
not.
It's not. Like, I haven't showered all day. I need to wash my hair.
Same, dude. I
I
did
feel
wash my
like,
hair, but yeah, I've been cooking all day. I've been cleaning all day. Let me
yeah,
tell you, this morning, Blue and Joel took Grayson to the little gym, and I know I posted on stories. I'm sure you saw
yeah.
it. I was like, oh, like I have an hour to myself. Should I chill? Guess what? Yeah, I said I was gonna chill. I didn't. I ended up mopping my floors because there's all these things like you have to keep up with. It's not
Mm-hmm.
just being a mom. Like you have to keep up with the house. You have to cook. You
Yeah.
got to clean. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's
And
fucking
again,
hard all
I un-
around.
I understand working moms, they have to do the same thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's
But
hard all around.
it's hard all around, but
Yeah.
um at least working mom, like working outside, like you physically
Yes.
leave your house. You
Yeah.
physically leave your house, you go to a building and you do your work. That's time that you get away from your house. I'm gonna flat out and say it. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, whatever. But it's just a little break because that's how I felt. That's how I felt. I left, I had a break, I came home and
You can breathe.
I was ready to go because I wasn't cleaning all day. I wasn't
Yeah.
wiping boogers all day. I was talking to adults,
Isn't it crazy?
interacting with adults,
Let
you
me tell you,
know?
let me tell you something. Earlier, Snow, our dog, she needed food, right? And Blue kept saying like, "Oh, don't worry, I'll get it, I'll get it." And then at some point earlier, I was like, "I'm gonna go get Snow's food." He's like, "You're sure you're gonna go?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "You need a break?" I was like, "Yeah, I do." The pet store is 10 minutes away, but that's like
Yeah,
10 minutes that I get by myself
right.
in the car. I can
Mhm.
play my own music, listen to what I
Yes.
want to listen to. I don't have
Mhm.
to play Wheels on the Bus or,
Right.
like,
I don't have to stop what I'm doing to, like, give you more snacks.
yeah. So, like, before you get on the internet and say something on how we have it so easy, like, think for a second. Like,
Yeah.
we're tied to our job 24/7, 24/7, from the second we wake up to the
Mhm.
moment that we fall asleep.
Yep.
It's
It's
ongoing,
crazy.
everything. Yeah,
Mhm. And then we have mom guilt when we
we
too
do.
want to do things like today I had a little bit of mom guilt. I'm like cooking and I'm cleaning. I'm like, yo, like I'm not doing anything with my kids, but
Girl, same.
I need to get my house clean because we're all sick. Like we're
Mhm.
not getting better. I need to clean the house. So at one point I
Mhm.
was like, take a break from cooking and cleaning,
Yeah.
go spend time with the kids. And all day I'm back and forth, back and
Mm.
forth, back and forth, not doing anything for me.
For
Hell,
yourself, yeah.
I wanted to make talking points for this podcast so I'm not fucking ranting because I'm gonna FYI, I'm getting my period tomorrow. I'm also a little emotional. Like right now
I'm
I could
supposed to be getting
cry.
mine today, or actually, I think I get it tomorrow too. I
Oh,
think we
look at
get it on the
that.
same day.
Wow. So yeah, so I just wanted to create talking points so that I'm not rambling on because I've had a day, I've been having a week, I'm
Mhm.
still sick. My husband is on steroids and antibiotics because he's sick. My
Mhm.
mother-in-law is sick, and I'm like, God damn. I just want to be able to go out on a date with my husband, leave my kids with my in-laws, and
Yep.
enjoy my time with my husband. But I can't
Yeah.
because we're
Can't.
all sick. The house is a mess. And it's just frustrating because I just need time away from this house. And
I
I
know.
feel like I can't get that right now.
I know. I'm on the same boat as you, girl. I get it.
And I'm sure there's other moms that are in similar
Yeah.
situation as us. And that's why we talk about things like this to make
Mhm.
it relatable and somewhat
And bring awareness.
normalize it and
Yeah.
bring awareness.
Mhm.
It's okay to have off days. It's okay not wanting to have your house clean and perfect.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's fine.
It's okay that you're a stay-at-home mom and you're enjoying these moments, these slow days that you're having. It's okay because guess what? I can always go back to work. I can
Mhm.
always go back to work. And I've actually been thinking about going back to work in a couple of months when Cirilla starts school. I'm thinking about
Yeah.
that and I'm excited. And that's
Mhm.
okay to feel excited,
Absolutely.
you know?
Preach.
Preach it.
Yeah, it's funny that you brought up the whole that it's okay like if your house is not clean.
Yeah.
I Yeah, I am so guilty of that, like always feeling like my house has to be clean 24/7, like I have to do this, I have to do that, but honestly, who gives a shit if it's
Yeah.
not time?
Who cares?
Yesterday, I had my friend come over, and I feel like old me would have been like would have probably made an excuse because my house isn't clean. You
Right.
know what I mean? Or I
Mhm.
or I probably would have apologized like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, like my house is a mess," or whatever. I didn't even care. She came in, my house was a mess, and it was fine. She did
Yeah.
not judge me. In fact, she offered to help me because I was cooking and stuff. Like she
Mhm.
didn't judge me at all, and that felt so good to me because it's
Yeah.
like, okay, like moms, we get it. You know what I mean? We don't have to
Right.
be. We don't we, we feel so pressured to have it together
Mhm.
24/7, and honestly, you don't have to.
Right.
You don't
Right.
have to.
Shout out
Just
to that friend. Good.
Yeah, I know. I'm glad that she came. It was really nice. Really nice time.
And that's how motherhood should be. That's how this mom community should be.
Yeah.
We should be like, girl, those kids threw the food on the floor again. Must be them. Your cooking must have been bomb. Haters gonna
Yeah.
hate.
Yeah, exactly. I was telling her how like my pantry is a fucking mess, man. It's just
Oh yeah.
it's like everything's just thrown in there.
Yep,
Cause
same.
I consider myself a cook. Like I'm a good cook and I'm very
Yeah.
creative in the kitchen and I'm
Yeah.
just like I'm very messy in
Oh
that
yeah.
as you too.
Yeah. Oh my god, yeah.
I just can't have things organized in the kitchen.
No, I can't never.
Everything's all over the place. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, Kenny, like, can you please help me? And she's like, oh, don't worry, girl, I got you. I'll come over one of these days and I'll help you organize this
Oh,
pantry.
that's so sweet.
And I was like, thank you. I need that, you know, because I don't know how. I don't have a good system. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I have no idea.
I have no
I
idea.
can be organized in other ways, but when it comes to the kitchen, because that is my space to just like create and just
Yeah.
I'm messy.
Yeah,
Very
yeah.
messy.
I know, so am I. I got everything everywhere and I'm just like,
Girl, this is like a bakery now. My house. Like I am like heavily into this baking journey of mine and there's just flour everywhere and it's funny.
Listen, whatever makes you happy, girl. Right
Yeah.
now, what era am I in? I'm in my cooking era. Like I
You
made
are.
I made bernie today for the first time.
Girl, that looked good.
Yo,
That looked
it
good.
was good. It was really, really good.
I wish you lived close so I can grab a piece.
I know. I was like, I want to like just give advice to everybody.
Yeah.
It was so good. So I think I'm gonna take over cooking for Brittany and the family.
Nice.
So,
yeah,
I'm
you
excited.
should. Yeah.
I already took over ham. I got the Brittany. I just got to do turkey, but I don't know about that turkey. I don't know if I can rip this out.
That's tough.
That's tough. I don't know if I could do it.
But I love that lately we've both been into cooking and baking too.
Yeah.
So you've been baking as well.
I have been baking.
I don't know what it is. I've just been like re-inspired in the kitchen. Like I just
because it's so therapeutic.
It is.
You know, it's like I'm cooking you muffins. Do you want to play by yourself for 5 more minutes, please?
It's rewarding too, like when your family like actually likes the food too. You get complimented. I love that.
And I'm just like, oh my god, yes. I'm so good. Call me a Chef Ameris.
Yes.
Let me on next level chef, please. Gordon Ramsay, here I come.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I don't know how we got into this conversation.
Yeah. Oh, because you brought up your friend coming home. Yeah. Not for nothing, not to be like mean and like overthink. Could you imagine the type of friends that she has? Like, what kind of mom friend are you to like other moms? Are you the one supporting them? Or are you the one like I
didn't even think about that. You're right.
Girl, like I work and I'm able to do X, Y, and Z, blah, blah, blah. You gotta get it together because I be damn.
Yeah, to me it seems like she probably has like I don't know. What's that word? Like not snobby maybe? Like snobby mom friends. Like they just all click together at the park. They all huddle at the park and they just like mom shame other mom. That's what I'm saying.
Maybe. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Well.
All right, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in to today's episode.
Stop mom shaming. God damn it.
Stop mom shaming. And you guys, we are on a shit ton of podcast platforms right now. So not only are we on Apple, Spotify, our iHeartRadio, Amazon, YouTube TV, but we are on Pocket Casts. We are on Cashbox and Deezer, is it? Deezer
and
Pandora now. So how exciting is that?
Yeah, I'm trying to make it worldwide, baby.
But I hope you guys have a good rest of your week and we will see you on the next one. Bye.
Bye.